Hi guys, welcome back. Week 6 BUS224 Organizational Management and Leadership. What a wonderful thing to be back into the swing of regular things again. Love the holidays, but I'm glad to get back on our regular schedule that we normally have. So this week we have got chapter 15. Vince Lombardi said, individual commitment to a group effort. That is what makes a team work. A company work, a society work, a civilization work. That's from Vince Lombardi. Individual commitment to a group effort. That's what makes a team work, a company work, a society work, and a civilization work. How many times have you guys been on a group project in school and you always have one person that seems to always take over and they do all the work? Well, probably is you. And then you've got others in the group that don't do anything or does not meet the deadline or they just don't care, it seems like. Could be a project at work, could be a project at church or at school or anywhere else that you're in a group with. You always have the ones that will jump out. They will take the lead. They will take the responsibilities. And you always have the ones that sit back and they really don't want to do anything. So, very interesting. I found over time, though, in working in groups like that, in hundreds of groups like that, that for the ones that kind of sit back, you can almost tell the ones that want to be the leader, they want to be in charge, but they just don't have the drive to jump out in front. So a true leader can communicate their vision of what they feel the project is going to be about and then help the others step up and help take charge. That's a hard part to do. That's a hard thing to do. I know in Boy Scouts, I was a scoutmaster, because I'm the type of guy that can't just sit there and wait for somebody else to do something. I got to jump in there and get it done. I found that to be really the case, that there's a lot of people out there that don't mind leading, they don't mind taking charge if they're appointed. They want to be asked. They don't want to jump out and do it and volunteer themselves. I guess they I guess they think it makes them look like, I don't know, they're power hungry or something, and it doesn't. It's just get out there and let's get it done. Let's get the job done. So that's awesome. I'm really glad to see that. So in the discussions this week, I want you to think about the last dissatisfying or discouraging experience that you had as a member of a group or a team. Perhaps you didn't accomplish its goals. Perhaps that you couldn't agree about anything. Or perhaps there was just too much socializing and goofing around than there should have been. So anyway, on your main post, what I want you to do is, what could the group's leader or the manager have done differently to increase the group's effectiveness? And what could the group members have done differently to increase the group's effectiveness? Well, let's talk about that. Start off with, obviously, your experience as a group. Let's go from there. Let's answer those questions that we have. The assignment this week is we're going to include the virtual library. I want you to go to the VL. You'll find that on, let's see, you'll find that on your screen. Actually, it's on this side of the screen. If you go there, look under the course content. Study resources. On that side of the screen, look for study resources, and you'll find the virtual library under there. And you're going to write an APA paper. One of our few that we're going to be writing in here, but you're going to use proper APA formatting. You're going to write a maximum of 1 page, minimum 2 page. You do not need to have an abstract. Do not write an abstract for a short paper like this. You do need a cover page, you need the body of the paper, and you need the reference page. Now that I've told you all this stuff, let me tell you what you're going to write about. You're going to use the virtual library to write a 1 to 2 page paper, APA style, on the benefits and flaws in using groups or teams at work or in school, either one. So you have to cite at least 2 articles. They can be books, magazines, papers, periodicals, journals, videos, I don't care what. But if you need to make sure that you cite these correctly using APA. Go to OWL Online Writing Library. It's from Purdue University. Google OWL, O-W-L, and you'll find the Writing Center there. Use our library. We have assistants there to make sure that you are correctly citing your work, both on the reference page and in paper. How do you cite work inside of the paper? You don't just add it to the reference page, and you copy or whatever, use their work inside your body. You have to cite in the paper as well as you do in the reference page. So make sure your citations are correct. I'm grading on those heavy. And use the virtual library to do this. Now, if you cannot find, absolutely cannot find any articles in the virtual library about groups or group work, then you can use Google. Okay? Google it if you can't find anything in the virtual library. So, there you go. That's what you're going to be working on. And as far as assignment is concerned, you also have a quiz this week. Let's make sure we jump in and get that quiz taken care of as well. All right, guys, let's have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Again, questions, please text, call, email, whatever it takes to get a hold of me. Fantastic. Thanks, guys.